listener question, and that's about Rodney Washington. It says, what are some of the things I would have on my call sheet? I'm going to go ahead and go first and get out of the way. What I'm doing is I'm going to get out of your way. Okay? But I think, you from a defensive standpoint, you have your first game plan calls on there. Then you have your different look calls if you want to have a different look from your initial game plan. And then I think you got to have your plan B on there. If your game plan's not working, what am I going to do next? That would be what I call the plan B call. And I think you have your different D-line movements from the different fronts that you might be running, whether it's 3-man, 4-man, et cetera, whatever. You have your blitz calls on there, of course, your D-line games and movements. Notes on what your opponent likes in different situations, whether it's, long yardage, short yardage, after turnover, whatever. And then I think I always put on mine kind of the keys to victory. So I can just remind the kids of, what are the important things in this game that we have to be able to accomplish to be able to come away with the win. Now go ahead and go through this whole checklist that will probably take an hour and a half to get through.
No, not at all. But hey, I liked your plan A, plan B. I had a coach call me yesterday, young coach, defensive coordinator. He's got a game in which he's much, much better than the other team. And he was getting into all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, you're about to really screw this up. I said, look, have your plan A, have your plan B, and go play the game. Quit overthinking it. Quit overanalyzing it. And I'm glad, because that's something I use that a lot, and I got that from you is, plan A and plan B. And usually if you get to plan C, you're in trouble. But
it's over about the end.
Yeah. But here's on from an offensive perspective. You want to have an opening script. I've really sort of gotten to where I'll script 30, 40 plays. And I'll start at the top and then sort of go from there. But I just really like to play the game before I play the game. And that big a script helps me do that. We script 3rd and 4th and short, 3rd and 4th and long, coming out. Our base sets with our best plays from that set. And I've shared this with you before, but I do think in November, 3rd and 4th and medium and 1st and goal inside the 10, things get really hard because you're probably playing people as good as you, if not better. And I think those are really hard situations, and you better think those through very well before you run into them, because a lot of times that's where your season will end. Especially if you're in a situation which we were a lot in at Mason and Mercer, which was we had really good teams, but we were also going to run into teams that were going to be as good or better than we were, but we still need to find a way to win. And sometimes those details really paid off. Sometimes they didn't. But at least at the end of the night, I felt like I did everything I possibly could to help our team win. And I think as a coach, I think you've got to feel like that. That doesn't mean you're not going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, but I think though you've got to have a peace of mind as a head coach when it's all over, that make sure I gave our kids the very best chance they had to win and prepared as much as I could. And I think that's really important.
Hey, David, do you script like your first 10 plays or 5 plays that you're going to actually calling the game in that order?
Yes, I do, and I will go in that order. Here's the thing. When we're good and we're rolling on, say, 30, 40 plays scripted, we'll get through, say, 30, 35 of them. And when we're struggling, for a variety of reasons, we'll have to come off of it. And the other thing, too, that doesn't always hold true is we're struggling now and I haven't gone to this. Sometimes when we've been struggling, we would go to, say, 5 or 6 sets and, call a play at the line of scrimmage. And we're not doing that as much. Now what we're trying to do more of is, okay, these are the plays we're good at. How can we make them look different? And We're doing more of that right now. But I like that at Monday at practice, everybody knows what the first play is going to be, and the first 5 to 10 plays, and you get, and that's the other thing too. I would say is, we laminate, I laminate that sheet. But we got a Sharpie. If I hit something and I don't like it on Tuesday or Wednesday, or if my quarterback doesn't like it, then we're going to take it out. But hopefully by Sunday night, it's pretty much scripted and it's ready. And, I really do like to think those first few plays out. Absolutely.
Yeah, good deal. Good deal. Hey, David, we're going to get into the games of the week now.